Okay, let's go.
There's people that watch us and for us as well. If you could first introduce yourselves.
Okay, so I go under the name of Marcus Nisar. I started as a host events, then I organised events, then I started managing artists. I put events together for the people, organised talent shows. So this is how it works, yeah. So this guy here is obviously the younger brother of Amir Khan, but he's got his own name, he's got his own, what's that word, what was I going to say, status. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, right? With Smile Aid, you guys target a lot of different countries, right? And it's not just Muslims. Yeah, you guys deal
Anywhere,
with every religion, any background, any culture, that sort of stuff, right?
So his speciality is he gets on the truck and so he's got the hardest job. Okay, he picks all the flowers, all the boxes, everything, and unloading them and telling all the boys to pick it up.
After a bag.
Yeah.
So it's not at the 10 kg.
Yeah, but he's next box is sorry.
Yeah.
I've still got it in me though.
You can't be complaining about that being an Xbox. One of the main reasons me personally wanted to get you guys on and people representing Smile Aid is because we believe in the Smile Aid charity.
Yeah. It's not like let's do Smile Aid and then all disappear.
Now don't get me wrong, when we
go.
out there doing distribution, we're having a laugh. It's a right laugh.
I
But
think
when
it's
it's work time,
yeah,
everyone's screwed on.
And when you say
Even if you try having a laugh,
when you're saying
like,
a right
come on,
laugh,
boys, what are you here for?
when you're saying right laugh, you're saying the people that you're with.
It
as
doesn't,
well.
Yeah.
it
And
doesn't
everyone-
take away
Enjoy
the
ourselves,
purpose of why you're there.
Yeah.
So obviously you're still doing what you need to do.
Every one of us know that. Look, when it's work,
When you've distributed and once that distribution is ended and Marcus is saying you get energy, you're still full of energy, right? That full of energy comes from du'as, isn't it? The fact that you are not realizing it, but people's du'as are giving you that strength to carry on, and the mental strength, not just physical strength, because that humor that you're talking about, that comes from mental health.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't got that,
Yes.
then you're gonna be breaking down at the end of every distribution.
No.
And my final thing, what I want to say during Ramadan, guys, just eat healthy. It's very, very important. Yeah, very healthy. And if you want advice how to do it, I'll let you know. I'll get loads of energy with it. Forget the pakora and sponsors.
With the Outliers, today we got special guests. Before I introduce them, I'm Ace.
I'm AK.
Guys,
I'm Marcus Nisar.
and I'm Hurricane Khan, aka Harry.
AK Harry. So we're calling you Harry on this episode, yeah? Or would you
Yeah,
prefer
that's
Harry?
fine.
Harry, okay? Harry's alright for the non-Asians that we got quite a few of those as well.
At least we blend in, innit?
Easier. Cater for all. Easier for them. Yeah.
Go for it.
So we've got you guys on today. We have got a special event happening in Stoke-on-Trent. We've got Smile Aid, a charity event that's happening on the 1st of March, I believe, yeah. And you two have come as part of ambassadors for Smile Aid for the event. So first and foremost, thank you very much
Thank you for coming on.
taking time out of your very busy schedule,
No,
because we
thanks
know
for
you
having
guys
us,
are
man.
very, very busy, very busy. We speak to Nav, and yeah,
There's
you guys are
multiple
always on the
projects.
move,
Yeah.
There's always something happening.
there's always something, and that's not just with the charity stuff. There's other things as well. So there's people that watch us, and for us as well. If you could first introduce yourselves as what you guys do, your backgrounds. If you start with Marcus, if you tell us what you do.
Okay, so I go under the name of Marcus Nisar. I started as a host events, then I organised events, then I started managing artists. I put events together for the people, organised talent shows and network evenings. I do a lot of that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
what sort of things have you hosted?
well. I started with fashion shows, so
Okay.
Asian fashion show, Asian clothes. I started on
Can you
this.
tell by the dress
Yeah.
code?
I was about to say, no doubt, man.
Literally, look at all of that. Yeah, I mean, this is my casual actually. You don't want to see our casual. So yes, it was fashion shows. I started with events where the singers used to come back in the days. You know, all these Rishi Rich and Jay
Yeah,
Sean.
yeah,
yeah,
These
yeah.
I mean, so I knew more. You know, I was hosting all them events or organising them.
Okay.
That's how it just went from there.
Okay,
onwards,
so there was a few in the NEC in Birmingham and like
They were big during that time.
because I remember back when I was in high school, it was talking good 15, 16
Oh
years.
yeah. It was 15 years ago when
Yeah,
Harry
yeah.
was a little kid, you know, in that little ring. Them days.
I was thinking on the way, I swear I was driving down and thinking, no, how long have we known each other? 20 years now.
Oh, easy because I knew your parents, didn't I?
Yeah,
So that's how it went about.
Okay.
And then and then from there I just started. I didn't agree the way people used to manage artists.
Okay.
In my head.
In what way?
They had very strict rules.
Okay.
And I thought, no, I'm going to start managing artists, but I want to manage artists where I can find on a ground level and make them famous.
Okay.
So I did what Simon Cowell does, but the Asian version. I think
Rags
I
to
started off
riches.
first really 20 years ago, right? So,
Rags to riches.
rags to riches. So that's what I started doing. Then I started finding, should I say, coal. You know, you find diamond in coal.
Yeah.
Just worked myself way up from there. And then a few years ago, Smile Aid, just by chance, back set this Smile Aid up, and that's it. From there, I didn't leave aside. It was a charity I wanted to do. Smile Aid is one.
So
it's
have you
close to
been
my
with
heart.
Smile Aid since
From
the
day
start?
From day one,
Okay.
when he was feeding homeless people,
Okay.
etc. And then it's when he did his first ever event, Smile Aid, and I remember being there, and he didn't know how to put events together, so I said, leave it with me, watch how I'll do it. I just went there, troubleshoot, hosted it, made sure everything's good. From there, we just didn't stop.
Okay.
So we went bigger and bigger, and I know you're going to ask them other questions, but I was just going to go to the events
There
again.
won't be
But
no
we'll,
podcast.
you know, but I'm actually firing everything right
He's a
now.
natural host. We let you take
Sorry.
over. This is yours. The stage is yours.
So how long you guys been doing this for then? But Smile Aid just went bigger and better, and when I say bigger and better, I'm talking about with backs, very hands and knees, and he does his work so well himself.
Mashallah. Yeah, and
And
it
that's
has
the beauty.
grown massively. Like,
It's just grown,
nationwide.
and it's grown by default.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be, was it? I mean, it wasn't like,
planned.
It wasn't planned. We didn't advertise it. He didn't
Again,
go
like
around
Marcus
advertising
said,
it.
the back started off by feeding the homeless, and there's still a clip on YouTube where they got a Rolls Royce and a supercar. I think it was like a Hurricane or something.
Okay.
So they drove around the city centre, Manchester Deansgate,
Okay.
and they stopped with the homeless, and cause it's on YouTube, and the clip where the homeless are saying, "Oh, it's a nice car, this, that. Oh, I've dreamt of like sitting in it." So what Bax did, come and jump in, took him for a little drive
him
and
for a
stuff, and
drive.
so it just shows that it's not just it's any race,
Yeah.
whatever's in need there. Bax, that's one thing I like about Bax.
So how did
He'll
you
work on that?
How did you? So that was Marcus's story, right? Well, not a story, but his introduction to Smile Aid. And what was your introduction? So introduce yourself for those that are probably aren't aware of it.
The few
Just
people
in
that
case you
don't
don't know
know.
this guy.
In case-
You know what? I let
Just-
Marcus do
just
the
in
introduction.
case.
Go on, Marcus.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harry Khan Show.
Because there's been many events where we've been and Marcus is hosting, and next minute he'll see me like, "Oh yeah, Harry's in town," or whatever. And I think, "Bloody hell, Marcus, you have to mention me." So he's good at introductions. Come on, you can't do
That's
no
it, man.
intro.
Them lights are all pointed at you now.
Okay. So we're gonna have a personalized introduction for one of the guests. So by the other guest, Marcus, if you could.
So this is how it works, yeah. So this guy here is obviously the younger brother of Amir Khan, but he's got his own name. He's got his own what's that word? What was I going to say? Status, yeah. Harry Khan, and I remember seeing Harry's clip when he was a kid having a fight with his brother, and they were literally in their house. They were just punching each other.
That used to be normal.
And
That
I-
happened, something's wrong.
And I'm going, oh my God. And I said to his dad, I went, you know what, they're going to hurt themselves. They go, no, that's normal. So, and Harry, go on then.
But yeah,
How did you get with us with backs?
You know, it's been a long time I've known Bax for. But still, I'm trying to think now, how did we first meet? Was it at an event or something? Because I remember Bax was involved in MMA and stuff like that.
Okay.
He likes his MMA.
He does. I've seen
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah,
of
so
Khabib
he-
and
Yeah,
all
he's
that.
a champion in the mixed martial arts.
Yes, he's been
Yeah,
Thailand
so
for months of training camps and stuff. So there was a UFC or MMA fight in Dubai, and Bax come along with us and got to know Bax from there. Then it was more family that we got to know each other. Mum and dad knew his parents, and then from there slowly Bax started saying, "Look, we do this work." Feeding the homeless. Back then, it was just feeding the homeless. It wasn't much.
Yeah, it was just feeding
Of
the
broader
homeless
stuff.
of the UK.
Okay.
So he just,
Started as small as
yeah,
that.
so he just started in the
Yeah.
UK, just going to that local store and just getting loads of sandwiches, even dog food, cat food, because obviously homeless do have pets with them.
Yeah.
So we just get loads of stuff and just at the same time it was a good laugh because a few of us got together,
Yeah.
having a laugh at the same time. Then just driving around, as soon as we see homeless, right, pull over, right, this is just for you. And even them, they appreciate it.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you give someone food, they don't want it. They'd rather have cash.
Yeah.
But again, we don't know where that cash goes.
Exactly.
So we used to give them the food and just them smiles, and we used to sit down with them, speak to them and stuff, and it used to be good experience for us as well. Wake up call.
I've got a question on what you just said about the money thing, because we've discussed this as well, where
Yeah.
when we see people sitting outside like the homeless and stuff like that, if you walk past, me personally, I've always feel like I'd rather go, if they're like inside in front of a shop, I'd rather go inside the shop, buy them a drink and come outside and give them a drink rather than giving them the money.
Perfect. That's
right?
a perfect way to do it.
So
Yeah, because you don't know where
You
it
just-
is that
yeah.
that money will
No,
go,
every time
especially
you
if
go
they're
to-
in
I
a
go to
position
the
of
store,
addictions or
Morrison's,
whatever it
I
is.
would be Mrs. and kids. Mrs. said, "Oh, you know what? The trolley punch give to that guy." He's like, "I'm not going to give him money. Okay, if we'll go inside, we'll get him a crisp packet or whatever, or sandwich, a drink, whatever you said."
and you say that you'd say that's the right way to
Yeah,
do
because they
things,
could even
isn't
save it for later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a
unless
lot
you
of
buy
them
it.
are drug addicts as well.
But exactly, I know that's
So-
why you don't give them money.
Yeah, so
I
I'd rather
never
give
do.
them
Yeah.
food or drinks, something.
And you always know the
that
ones,
they're surviving.
the ones who don't want the food because no,
They don't look
I'm
best
all right,
pleased, do
mate.
they?
Yeah, they go, I'd rather have that pound. But you have to be very, very careful with Bax. With his massive heart, he overloaded with food. He really did, and then giving rides. It wasn't just once. You know, it's every time he had a supercar or someone sponsored a supercar, he'd take it around town and speak to the homeless people and go, come
And
on,
give them a ride as
Let
well.
come on, let's have a ride.
Yeah.
And they'll be buzzing. Like,
Yeah.
they've
mean-
seen them drive around or whatever, but they probably thought, I'd never ever get to sit in one or whatever.
Yeah, once in a lifetime opportunity,
Yeah,
and it's like,
And then what he did from there was, it's the council who noticed it. So people, and he knew people in the army as well. He needed a lieutenant, and so the council called him in. Let's have a meeting. Let's talk about it, and he just went from there.
Yeah.
And now,
So for those that are watching and hearing the name Bax over and over again, and they've mentioned, Marcus has mentioned right at the start that they started with Bax. So Bax is you would say
The
the
founder.
face,
Founder,
the
yeah.
founder.
he's
of
the founder of
Smile
Smile
Aid.
Aid. He is the face of Smile Aid. Even though when we're at events, you could ask Harry this, we're at these massive events as special guests, and what does he do? He sits right at the back. He goes, "No, I'm all right."
yeah, mashallah. I've-
You
Yeah.
you just sit at the front. You go on stage and you collect the award or you sort it
Yeah,
out.
I've met the brother twice. I think he's come to my shop in Stoke, and
Okay.
he's like,
Very deep though. Very
yeah,
deep.
He's very humble as well. You
poetic,
could tell
very-
Yeah, he loves
he's
his
genuine
poetry.
as well.
Always, but sense of humor, I am telling you, so vast when you get to know him. You know, when the
Yeah,
lads
yeah,
get
yeah.
together.
You
Amazing
messed up,
guy.
mate. You should have got a couple of too many interview with the guy. We can't get hold of you.
Yeah.
I'm still
Yeah.
waiting to meet him.
No, you
Mashallah, he's a
need
great
to.
brother,
I
man.
mean, he's supposed to be
But
here.
you'll see him on the event.
Yeah,
First of-
inshallah,
first
on the
of,
1st of March.
in
Yeah, yeah,
Stoke. You'll see him yourself, and again, he gets something with everyone, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but not only the. I mean, going on events. When we start doing these events when I say that there were at least 500-600 people at
Yeah.
these events, even though they were smaller when they first started. And then one of the iconic one was at the Mercedes-Benz last year.
Okay.
They cleared out, or the one in Stockport, they cleared out all the cars. They sponsored the showroom.
The whole showroom, yeah.
We
Bear in
just
mind,
turned
that's
it into a
the
banqueting hall.
biggest dealership in Europe.
Okay,
The one in Stockport.
Subhanallah, it's good, man.
They got
Yeah.
Manchester Airport one.
Yeah,
And now,
Are they?
Manchester
Right.
Airport
So
one.
we
Oh
were
yeah,
sat-
so that's on the,
Yeah.
the week after. Yeah,
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 all
so
yeah.
the
me and
one
Baxter
coming
sat
up, yeah.
down, we were thinking, right, we've done Mercedes, where do we go bigger? And we go, well, bigger's got to be plane. We're thinking plane, okay, aeroplane. Where? How do we get an aeroplane? What should we do? Then we thought of that idea. And because it was short notice, sometimes they get booked up.
Yeah,
He just went one day and said, I want it on this date. That's it.
Talk us through that. So what's that event? So
Okay, so you got the one on the 1st, which is in Stoke. It's an Iftari
Yep.
evening. And then this one is probably going to be the biggest, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the at Manchester Airport, underneath a Concorde.
Okay.
The Concorde itself, underneath we're just going to lay out all the tables.
You know, I love my
Banqueting hall.
planes.
Yeah.
I can go whenever there's someone I need to go pick someone up from the airport, drop them off. I'm there for like a couple of hours earlier.
Just
Pass
plain
go,
watching.
just watching the planes come in, go in.
Yeah.
and
Harry's
stuff.
got a secret private jet.
No, no.
So, yeah.
So
I'm not supposed to say that. Oh, sorry. Cut that out.
yeah.
No, don't put it out. Keep it in.
So Vax calls me one evening and goes, "Oh,
Can I
you
go to the
fought-
secret plane?
he goes, you thought the Mercedes event was good. I go, that was good. Yeah, he goes, this one you're gonna love. I go, I love my cars as well. So I go, what can top the cars? Can't be a plane or something. He goes, yeah. So he sent me a video and it was like Mark said, the Concorde. And he goes, that's gonna be at the actual event. So I'm what bloody hell? So you can even go in it? He goes, yeah, go in it, tour, whatever, all through the event. That is.
Right. Okay. So
And when
it's
he's-
open for every. Like you could
Well,
just
yeah,
go
for the
and-
event, whoever's at the event.
Yeah.
Whoever's at the event.
And then I thought, yeah, what can you do after that? And I'm like
It's, yeah. We'll think of
not-
something bigger anyway after this.
even now, to the build up to this now, we all like grafting behind the scenes and stuff. And even he still says, he goes, how are we gonna do it? Well, we've said it many times, innit? We've done events and like Bax was like, oh, you know, it's gonna be a big event. This, how are we gonna do it? But I'm like, you know, when you
I think the
do
reason
it with
why...
a clean heart and a good
Yeah.
niyat,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
and
one
work
of
as
the...
a team, job gets done.
Anything's
As a
possible
team.
in it.
And one of the
Yeah.
reasons when I want to clarify this, when he always says, how are we going to do it? Which means we don't want to use donators' money
Yeah.
to do event.
Okay.
We don't want to collect 100, 200,000 £1 million and then using that for the PA and using that for the banqueting hall, using that for
lighting.
the
Well,
lightings
basically
and the
all the
tables.
money's
And the,
just- yeah.
I mean, there's a lot
Yeah.
of money to set that up. So what we do is get special sponsors on board
Yeah.
to do that.
Okay.
So anyone who's donated, every penny, and this is 100%, because Bax himself will go whatever country he needs to go to, he'll go there himself. And 2 years ago, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but when he was at the Rafa border, can I talk about that?
Of course,
Okay,
you can.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
brilliant.
I was gonna ask you literally the two questions that you're answering automatic. This is why you are a better host, right? Because before I even asked the question, you already answered the questions.
So a couple of years ago, he went to Rafa border, and
Did he go? Because me and Baxman.
so did you go with him? I
Me
think
and Baxman.
you all went, didn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
And I'm going to come back on Harry, actually, the best thing what he did. I love it what he did. But Rafa Border, what he did there was a couple of years ago, wasn't it? When at
It
the
was about
Rafa
3
Borders,
years ago.
when this
About
thing.
3 years ago it was.
So we did
It
an
was-
event
it was
just
trucks
before
were
that
against-
with his family, with his AK Foundation. Amma was there, and we called the Palestinian leader. Is it what's his name?
The ambassador.
The ambassador,
the UK
who's in
ambassador.
London, the UK. So he came over, obviously, with the security. He got on stage, he said some great words. Last thing he said, Bax, what can I do for you? He said, I'm going to Rafa border. I just get my trucks in. That's it. And he goes, done. Now, going there, it's a different thing, because you could imagine the scenario with the Egyptian army and the
With-
police
yeah,
and
yeah,
you
with
know,
them, yeah, yeah.
them.
Then
So
you
it
have to
was
remember
a
how
lot of
many other
corruption.
charities are doing the same thing.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And he said, one thing he said to me, I said, weren't you scared? He goes, I nearly got shot. He goes, these guys
Yeah.
are scary. And then other truck drivers, they were leaving their trucks. They said, Bax, you can deal with it.
And he's still there, isn't he?
And
Like,
he's there.
there
We,
hands on,
we
like,
went
yeah.
there, and it was me and Bax that went.
Yeah.
And we got there, and obviously there's only a certain point where the trucks
Can
can't
go,
go.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there must have been about
50, was it? Oh.
more.
Was it more than
Yeah,
50?
about a good 70, 80 trucks. But they're just waiting for the time to go through, but they just weren't playing ball. Then you got headache with that, hoping then you get paperwork, and it was just headache more than anything.
And it would be the case because a lot of the times. So correct me if I'm wrong, right? With Smile Aid, you guys target a lot of different countries, right? And it's not just Muslims. Yeah, you guys deal
Anywhere,
with
yeah.
every religion, any
That's right.
background, any culture, that sort of stuff, right? So you guys go abroad a lot, right? So you've got like we talk Egypt, Syria. You can go Pakistan, Bangladesh, Ukraine, whatever
Yeah.
it is. So you got all of that,
Yeah.
right? you're gonna have that issue everywhere you go, because the places that you're targeting are the places that are struck
Corruption.
with some sort of
Yeah.
problem, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah,
Like whether there's an ongoing war,
That's
whether there's
right.
a natural disaster that's happening. So you're always gonna have
Yeah.
some sort of problem. So how do you overcome that every time? Because it's a battle every time, isn't it?
I think Back's gonna.
That's
Sorry,
one for, no,
Harry
I
can
can't answer that one
because
because
when you're there, I don't know. But I tell you
but
what,
again, like look, even in Ramzan, for example, when every Ramzan we go Pakistan, which I'm sure we'll be talking about.
which you're gonna be going with. So
Again,
that's why we
yeah.
were trying to get this squeezed
Yeah,
in
so
before you go.
again, we get to some villages and think, you know what, we got rows at the same time, so we fasting. Yeah, man, you've been there with us.
last year we
You
were
think,
there.
like, in the heat, how are we going to unload this truck? But alhamdulillah, I don't know how. But
And the
just
energy
do
you
it.
get. That's where I'm going to Harry. Harry's the most amazing you'll see on social
Nah,
media.
He always,
He's a classic.
he always says this, man.
I love it. No, I just love it because Harry sometimes can get a bit lazy, yeah. But when it comes to distribution, this guy's on it. And because of him,
Don't know where the power comes from.
seriously, because of him, we watch him. We think, no, let's do this. So
going.
his speciality is he gets on the truck. And so he's got the hardest job.
flowers,
Okay, he
hard dog.
picks all the flowers, all the boxes, everything, and unloading them,
He's
and
got
telling all the
20
boys to pick it up.
Atta bag.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're not at the 10 kg.
Yeah, but he's
small
next
ones.
box is alright. Like,
I've still got it in me though. I've still got it in me.
You can't be complaining about that being an Xbox.
he's still tough. When he next boxer, one thing I've
He
seen,
plays you down though just to make his efforts look better.
That's what it is.
But yeah, we in the heat last year we were on it. The boys were just distributing at villages that women are just crying. You know, some of their kids are just on certain drugs, and their husbands have left them. And I'm telling you, it was heartbreaking seeing that. But once you distribute and they all walk out, it's so satisfying.
What's it like for your? So you've seen some clips of our videos that we do, our podcast, right? And a lot of the times we talk about the mental health issues within the South Asian community, and how people downplay the importance of what it is, or how people twist it with like black magic and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That there's like a thin line between it.
course.
So you know, when you're dealing with this and you're seeing people in difficult, dire situations on a regular basis, isn't it? Like, I think recently you've just come back from somewhere, you're going to Pakistan, then you're going to come back here, you're going to be moving around. I think Palestine was on
That's
the list
right,
as
yeah.
well. So you're always traveling, you're always abroad, and you're taking time out of your own life to be part of something, to make sure that you're putting in and giving back. How does that affect you? Because like you said,
Mentally.
women crying, children crying,
Yeah.
you know, all
You
that
see
sort
people
of
dying.
mentally. Does that?
You know, sometimes it's their duas as well, though.
Yeah.
It is.
The duas that
Of
they
course.
give in it.
Yeah.
And then
The feeling
yeah, you
of that
appreciate it
duas.
because they appreciate it, thinking, you know what, it's a big thing. Sometimes even we like do minimum 200 food packs per village, but 500 will turn up. So we'll probably have extras, but then we're splitting it. Then we think, okay, whoever's not got the token or just turned up, we'll make sure they go back with some, even if it's one bottle of oil, and they're still appreciating it.
Something is better than nothing, isn't it?
100%, but-
and that's a battle in itself. Because I keep saying battle in this, but it is. It's
And again,
everything that you do step
every
by
day-
step is a battle everywhere.
Every day, back to back, we're doing this. So
Yeah.
we're doing
Yeah,
a
every
minimum 200 food packs a day, back to back.
I think if
2
anything,
weeks non-stop.
you've
So
got
imagine
the
how many emotions we've seen.
Yeah.
first-hand satisfaction of seeing where the help and sport is going and seeing obviously the outcome from it. When you are helping people,
Yeah.
you're seeing obviously
It's that outcome. That's
satisfaction
what
as well.
keeps you strong. You know, mentally, you have to be strong. It's not that we've done it for so many years and now we're not bothered. We've seen another dead body. No, you still feel it.
you still feel
You
it.
can still feel it, but you know, mentally strong. And Bax is amazing at that.
Yeah.
He really is. And if it's a real dire situation, he's there. He is there, and he will handle it.
Bax,
And
if you're watching this, you need to be on.
He
this
needs to
next.
be, because mashallah, one thing is you need to get it out of him, because the connection and the love he's made with people who are on the top ranks of each country. So, for example,
Mashallah.
what I've seen in my eyes is Pakistan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not talking about the normal commander in Pakistan who is in one district. I'm talking about the whole of Pakistan, the commander.
Alright.
He invites him to his, house.
Right.
Here in the UK, you've got the Royal Navy, you've got the Army,
Force.
you've got the police, and Smile Aid is actually awarded by the Queen. It's stamped, and the Queen
Yeah.
has awarded when she was alive.
If you
Correct
didn't know,
me-
now you know.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Bax has been given an MBE, is it?
It's his, he's been given an MBA as well.
Yeah.
How amazing is that? And we're
That's-
trying to get someone from the royal family as well. See how it goes, on the 7th.
Inshallah, one day. No, so I'm gonna change it to on us, right? Just to give you a bit of information, right? And because there's people watching this, and there's gonna be a couple of questions people are gonna have based on what we've spoken about in the past,
Yeah.
right? Which I want to clarify as well. So we we like to think we are very opinionated,
Okay.
right? We're not shy to give
Yeah.
our opinions. We've done a whole episode just on Palestine.
Okay.
We spoke about taboo subjects, about the youth, the problems the youth have, and how the South Asian community has a hand in failing the youth and what needs to be done, all of this sort of stuff. And we've also spoke about charity for clout, right? So where certain people, and you guys see this, you probably see this a lot, right? Where certain people, they're doing charity for a personal gain, right? That's what it is, whatever that is. I'm not going to go into details of that, whatever it is. One of the main reasons me personally wanted to get you guys on and people representing Smile Aid is because we believe in the Smile Aid charity, right? We missed out on that Snowdonia walk, which I spoke to Navi
Oh,
about.
you're supposed to be there? Oh, that
I
was
spoke to
brilliant.
Navi and I was like,
No, I
bad
missed out.
timing.
Yeah.
I missed out.
I jogged it down. I jogged it down. I wanted to.
Probably in your
challenge.
casual outfit.
That was a different that time. But yeah, I spoke to Navi and I said, inshallah, in the next one, we will be attending. And so like we believe in the charity, we believe in the people behind the charity, and because we believe in it, that's why we wanted to have representation of Smile 8, and which you guys, alhamdulillah, once again, we're very
Can I ask
grateful
you a
that
question?
guys have come.
When
Of
you
course.
said we believe it, why do you believe in Smile Aid? Why is it Smile Aid?
Because when you mentioned Bax and how his background has come and how he started from the homeless and stuff. For us, we came through Smile Aid through Navi, right?
Yeah.
Which Navi is, I believe, he's the ambassador for
Yeah, he's
Smile
one
Aid
of
now.
one of the lads.
See, I only recently found that out,
Okay.
right? I knew about Navi doing stuff for Smile Aid for a long time.
Okay.
And I used to see him because he used to go, he went to Bangladesh as well,
Yeah,
Pakistan.
that's right.
So he travels a lot as well. And Navi is genuinely a very nice guy,
Yeah.
right? He's got a good heart.
Yeah.
And I've spoken to him, I've worked with him for a bit as well. We worked with it for
Yeah.
years.
Oh, yeah.
Go back, yeah. So when you see somebody who's got a heart and as a person like Navi working for a charity, you have questions and you think that if I want to be part of something, I want to be part of that. And you can see, because every time, and me personally, and once again, I said we, but I'm speaking for myself here without putting words in these guys' mouths. Me personally, when I do charity, I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm very on the ball in the sense of I need to know exactly where every penny is going.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm that person where I'm like, if I...
Which you
and
got
have
every
the
right.
rights.
You got every right to.
100%. It's like, without going too, if I'm doing something, if I collect something, right, and I say to my friends or something, I'm collecting something for XYZ or whatever, and my duty is then to make sure they see every penny where it's
Show
gone,
that
right?
transparency.
And I make sure I'm transparent, right? And Smile Aid gives you that transparency, don't it? Where you know where the money is going, you know where the efforts are, you know, just you guys here talking about it right now, I'm getting goosebumps as I'm talking about it, because your experiences shows that you're genuine in what you do, right? And because of that genuineness, you're always going to attract more people, right?
You know, one thing we're good about Bax, well, not just Bax, just the Smile Aid team is everyone's
Which
got
includes you.
Everyone's got a word. Like if someone's
It's always story.
someone's like, oh, we want to get this person or someone, or we want to do this event. Everyone will have a say, like, oh, yeah, it's a good idea, or so it's not just one person.
Yeah, it's a collective
Yeah,
effort.
it's
Isn't it?
a
Like a
full
couple of
team.
weeks ago, we were at one of the cafes when we met, all
Yeah.
of us, and Bax was there, and he said, "No, right, you tell us, you guys tell us, what should we do here, and what should we do?" And everyone's just putting their opinion. That's the good thing about it. Another way to find out if it's a genuine charity is you look at the team. How long has the team been together?
Yeah.
I think we've all been there from day one. It's just grown. Some have come out after 2 years, 3 years, but they've adhered to Smile Aid. It's not like let's do Smile Aid and then all disappear.
Now, don't get
That's
me wrong.
another way to
When we
go.
out there doing distribution, we're having a laugh. It's a right laugh. But
think
when
it's
it's
a-
work time,
Yeah.
everyone's screwed on.
And when you say
Even if you try having a laugh,
when you're saying
like,
a right
come on,
laugh,
boys, what are you here for?
when
You
you
still-
say right laugh,
it
you're
doesn't-
saying the people that you're with.
It
isn't
doesn't,
Yeah.
it?
it
And
doesn't
everyone-
take away
Enjoy
the
yourself,
purpose of why you're there.
Yeah.
So obviously you're still doing what you
And
need to do.
every one of us know that. Look, when it's work, there's no jokes or whatever.
Yeah.
So
It's
2-3
scrap.
hours we will be on deployment.
Yeah.
Now we're distributing. Yeah. Bear in mind we're all fasting, and it's heat. But for some reason, once it's all over and done with, and they've all gone, where does the sense of humor come from? No one's tired.
Yeah.
These guys are their sense of humor is just so vast. I just laugh all the time.
Well, I think it
It's
goes
crazy.
back to what you said earlier on, Harry. You mentioned duas for people. Because when you're doing something feasibility in the name of Allah for the sake of goodness of others, and which you guys are doing, right? When you've distributed, and once that distribution is ended, and Marcus is saying you get energy, you're still full of energy, right? That full of energy comes from duas, isn't it? The fact that you are not realizing it, but people's duas have been of giving you that strength to carry on, and the mental strength, not just physical strength, because that humor that you're talking about, that comes from mental health.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't got that,
Yes.
then you're gonna be breaking
Yes.
down at the end of every distribution,
No,
and you
100%.
can't be doing that because
Especially
you're-
the state of people that we see as well. Half of them have no clothes on, or just sandals, ripped sandals, and like if it touches us, doesn't it? Thinking like,
I remember a story. You might know this because I didn't meet this guy. It was when I wasn't going abroad. I used to just handle the UK and do the events for Smile Aid in UK. So me going abroad is just past 3 years or so. And I remember Bax telling me, he goes, we were distributing in, I can't remember which country it is. He goes, we walked into their house, and he goes, the guy who was with me, he goes, he said, where's the kitchen? And the woman goes, this is my kitchen. Like it was just a rubble, a little corner.
that was in
And he
Rohingya refugee camp.
Okay.
Yes. And he goes, he just broke down. And Bas goes, what's wrong with you? He goes, I just put a designer carpet in my house. And these guys have got this. He goes, it just brought him down to it.
that humility.
You know,
It's a
how
reminder,
he
isn't
felt.
it? Yeah.
And I think we all feel like that in some sort of way. Even, when I did deployment last year, I felt that in certain ways.
Yeah.
And every time I start my car in the morning, and I always warm it up first thing, and I do my prayers, and I go, Alhamdulillah, I'm driving a car.
Yeah.
I'm actually driving a car. And these women over there were carrying boxes, then the oil on top of their head, and
20
then the
kg
flour.
atta as well.
These are probably
Yeah,
20,
20 kg,
30,
20 kg
20
is
atta,
on
and then
its
the
own.
box, another 5-10 kgs on that. Mate, these are strong women, and that's why they're surviving.
Yeah. Do you think this part of what you're just saying, do you think that working with Smile Aid and the distribution and everything, that gives you that humility, that extra reminder of humbleness and being grateful for what you have, for the smallest of things, because of what you do on a day-to-day?
I think being extra humble, I mean, I try to stay humble much as possible. Bax is the most amazing, humble person. Having Smile Aid, he's got this charity. And, when he goes to an event, I said, because I dress up all the time. This is where I am.
You can tell.
This is where
You can tell.
No, I've got to go on an event. I'm on an event today. Otherwise, I'll be in my casual. Yeah. And he'll just turn in out with his Asian clothes, shalwar kameez, and he wears this gifted
hat.
hats, Russian hat. Yeah, he comes. Mate, you've come here for an award.
Yeah.
And he goes, it's fine. And this is a guy who was the youngest out of the family, who was driving Aston Martins, who had designer gear all the time. Forget that, the cap, every cap here is designer. And look how, after his father passed away, how Allah just changes someone in a complete different. It doesn't bother him. He doesn't care about supercars now. He doesn't care about this. He only does them things so other people can enjoy it.
MashaAllah. Man.
It's always that thing. If your intentions are clean, you're always gonna find like-minded people that will follow that same path with you. And that's what you need. I think something as big as Smile Aid and something that's been going on for as long as Smile Aid has, to achieve what it has achieved, you need a right person, who's a founder, all right, who's the face of it. But then you also need the right people as a team behind them that are walking not even behind, side by side. I think that's the right way.
Clean hearts with genuine intentions, and look at where they've grown now.
100%. And now this Stoke-on-Trent event, right? We're gonna come on to that. If we're keeping you more than we should, just let us know. And then
I do have to go in a bit. So
you just give me a wink or something. Just kick the table as soon as that. We'll just end it at that point.
Can I have a boxing match with him?
We didn't say you can stay. You're beating me.
So we'll finish on this note anyway, on the Stoke-on-Trent event, because the whole thing was to make the people, because we're based in Stoke-on-Trent, we have followers from Stoke-on-Trent, and the event is happening in Stoke-on-Trent, in Hilton, I believe.
Hilton,
Hilton is happening 1st of March, Ramadan iftar party, I believe it is. So what's this, the iftar party? What is that like? So you do these massive events everywhere. And what's the iftar party going to be about?
So
what can
the
people
iftar,
expect?
I mean, I think Stoke is going to be the first of a kind.
Okay.
This what's going to happen.
From
Navi would tell
correct me
me
if
about.
I'm wrong, but from what I've been told, it's like a multi-faith event from people of different
That's right,
backgrounds.
So it's a community cohesion.
Okay.
That's what we bring in all the events. I think that's the beauty about Smile Aid, isn't it?
Yeah,
The community cohesion with all the faiths coming in. Like I said, all the officials, like I said, the Royal Navy and the Army and the police, and the ambassadors from all different countries who turn up in most of them. In Manchester there will be. This will be a smaller community cohesion. And what will happen during that time, we will showcase what Smile Aid has been doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably within that 5-minute clip, you'll see everything what they've been doing. We would be asking everyone for sport too, and we will be giving a great feast like you do in iftar.
How can people support people that are watching if they want to want to partake in it?
Before the event, we'll be in Pakistan on the ground ourselves.
So
before the event,
before the event,
we can
because you guys are going in Ramadan, aren't you?
That's right. Yeah, the first couple of weeks.
So we hold that one for 1 second. If people want to partake and they want to be part of it and sponsor it, how can they?
Right now, you get all the information on smileaid.org.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which will
simple. Yeah, it's a simple website. Get on there and they could see all the work. They could donate on that as well. And there will be information of the events that are coming up.
Okay. And we'll also put Navi's details out throughout.
His details,
so 1 week, at least 1 week beforehand, we will be pushing out the whole thing, reminding people about the event, and Navi's contact details will be on there as well.
When will this be going on?
This is going to be going out in Ramadan. So we're going to post this out in Ramadan, so it's a build up towards the event itself.
I'm looking forward to the Stoke event.
Yeah, that's going to be quite different, quite unique.
Because we've not really been around that area, have we?
Yeah, we've never done Stoke, but Stoke will be very, very interesting.
Again, they went out a few weeks ago, did like a homeless run in Stoke.
Yeah, they did.
They were saying that, look, it will be a good little event.
Are there any like big names that might be coming that people could be looking forward to? Because sometimes people like to see a face, don't they?
There are big. I'm not going to say no names, but there are some big names. Yeah. Hopefully they will be.
Sorry guys, we try and get exclusive. we tried. But
no, there's been a few good invites being sent out to a few people and stuff. And
listen, guys, Harry Khan's going to be there. That's amazing.
That's
you know, as Harry's there,
half the people are sold already.
If you want a fashion icon, we got Marcus.
And now bringing it back to the Pakistan thing, right? What is it that you're going to be doing in Pakistan whilst you're gone?
So I think we last time we sat down about a week ago, we got a few villages in mind. Again, it's like literally back to back. We land there on the 15th or the 16th, and from that next morning, we on road like from top of Pakistan to the bottom.
All the way.
So the person in charge of that village, what he or what they do is that they get everyone's IDs cards, the people they know.
Okay.
They will know majority of people in that village who are in need.
Because you
So
get
they get their
people that
ID,
will
keep
come
them.
that we've got a full family, got a nice house, but they still want to
Taking advantage.
It's just that
Oh, great
Pakistani
acting.
mentality
They've got
in it.
great acting skills, and I love listening to them.
Yeah,
I
but
could
then
catch
again,
them
you'll see them walking down the road and they jump in a car and they drive off.
So how do you vet that?
So they're a local from the village, innit?
Yeah,
We'll get a local guy from the village where we're distributing.
the person in
And
charge, yeah.
they're
yeah,
like,
he'll know.
there's always in Pakistan, every village, you've got one guy. If anything happens, you go to that guy.
Yeah.
So that person will go and get everyone's details who are in need.
Yeah.
Then they'll give them a token or something like a little. It's like a
Token.
token, innit?
It's a token. And I have this, mashallah, sixth sense. I could feel people. I could see negative people,
So they just
positive
turn
people.
up. They just
And
turn
I
up
could-
at the.
I
day of
love
the
just
thing.
analysing them. They will just turn up. I could read auras.
Yeah.
Like, you guys, I could read your auras. I could tell you personalities.
Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Just give us that
Mate,
much.
you know what? When I saw the podcast
Yeah.
and I clicked on it, I thought, no, I like these guys.
Oh.
Yeah, straight away, I like these guys. There's something about them. And
That's how you got an extra horse there.
I never knew.
Sign him up.
You know what? Because and it always happens when I like someone. I thought, would I ever meet him? I never knew I'd ever meet you. It's just I didn't know you guys here
No, we
until I walked.
appreciate
I
it.
thought,
We-
I said them guys.
I think
Let's
you
get on the
enjoyed
phone,
the
let's check
last
them
one
out.
as well, didn't you? The one that we just did before you guys.
Yeah.
You-
Oh, that was
you-
a good one,
You
yeah.
enjoyed that little, but you only got a little bit of it more. It was, yeah. I mean, so I appreciate coming from you. We appreciate that.
Speaks volumes.
For us, as you can imagine, when you do a new challenge, because it's challenging in itself to
it
put
is.
your face out there,
It
to
is.
put your opinions out there. Because there's a lot of keyboard warriors, a lot of people that like to have an opinion about things. But
I'll even tell you how to get over that.
yeah,
I've been through it.
yeah, and
So
I think just comments like yours
Yeah.
always go that extra mile as well.
Yeah.
Like it just shows you, like, you know what, genuine people out there, if they think that we're doing all right, then we carry on until we can't carry on. So inshallah, that's the aim.
you have to remember, right? We're all built differently.
Yeah.
Everyone, right? Not everyone's going to like you.
100%.
Okay?
We don't need it.
It's not because they might be jealous.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not because never get into that idea. Oh, we've got too many haters. Never get to that idea.
Can there be too many haters?
They're not haters. Some of them are not haters. They probably just don't like the way you do some things, certain things. Oh, they're giving me a call now.
But again, if you're doing something right,
but-
obviously talking about you're doing something right.
But this,
Yeah.
it's the wording. They say it the wrong way, so it
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like a hate and sound like a jealousy. Why don't you just give a constructive feedback?
Yeah.
You know, give it in constructive feedback, and then you guys will take it on board. Now, when
Yeah.
I used to get it, I mean, I hardly get them now because I've been doing it for 20, 25 years now in this industry. When I used to get it, I used to just not even think about it. And that's how I got through it. Just not even bother.
I'm just dreading the comments about our dress sense right now.
Right?
That's it,
Can
boys.
you comment, please? Because these
next,
guys,
next podcast, you don't have to up the game. Laser on.
no hoodies anymore. Right?
Anyways, we've taken too much of your time. I know.
Thank you.
I know you have to go. Before we do the outro, one final message from Smiley from you guys to the people that for the Stoke on Trent event.
Yep.
If you want to just say something.
You're the host, so
Yeah,
I'll see you guys there. That's what I can say.
No,
I was
listen,
gonna be there.
on the
I would
first,
be there myself.
be there on the 1st of March. It's going to be a really, really good event. It's going to be something unique, something different.
And it'll be a chance to see all the team as well.
Yeah,
Meet all the team.
and it's a family. So it's not just full of lads.
Yeah.
Or, you know, all the uncles come. You have to bring your families. All our events are family friendly, and that's the beauty about it.
There'll be an auction there. There'll
okay.
be a nasheed artist there and stuff. So
And the auctions are not just like a normal item or a, you know,
something.
be Marcus's
old
blazer.
phone.
Signed as well.
I'll go back.
Sign up Mike Tyson. Let's do that. But yeah, and my final thing, what I want to say during Ramadan, guys, just eat healthy. It's very, very important. Yeah, very healthy. And if you want advice how to do it, I'll let you know. I'll get loads of energy with it. Forget the pakora and samosas.
Thank you very much once again, guys.
You guys do an amazing job. You really are. I'm a fan of you guys. And it's hardly I'm a fan of people. I was only a fan of Harry, that's it. But now,
appreciate that.
Never got competition though.
No, we appreciate that.
Well
Guys,
done.
you heard that. So,
Well done.
thank you very much once again for coming. We will be doing more things towards the 1st of March, coming closer to the event. We will be at the event ourselves, all 4 of us. Unfortunately, due to certain restrictions, there's only me and Ace here.
Yeah.
T is in the background. Matty couldn't make it due to family issues, commitments. So at the event, we will be, all 4 of us will be there. We will try to get a couple of other people there as well. And if there is anything that you want to talk about with us whilst we're there as well, we will be more than happy to have a conversation with you guys. And if you guys got any questions for Smile Aid regarding the events, regarding where the distributions are, how they work around it, they are going to be more than happy to answer any sort of questions, so you guys can feel secure that the money that you are donating is going to the right place. I've been AK.
I've been Ace.
We've been the Outliers. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Thank you.